Yes.
The area through here is off limits. Unauthorized entry is prohibited.
Ah, I'm nearly finished with this thaw machine. Don't interrupt me unless you can be of some use.
Indeed.
Fennel's the brightest mind in all of Alistel. He's the only one who can make the thaw machines that allow even new recruits to fight like pros.
My apologies.
In other words, I would stay out of his way if I were you.
Ah, don't.
Indeed. My apology.
Stock, you're finally up.
Sonia,
I thought you were done for when I saw Marco and Rainey carrying your body into the city. But I guess I should have known better than that. You trained way too much for that to happen.
spare me the exaggeration.
I'm not exaggerating. You could have died out there, Stock. You and Rosh need to start thinking more about yourselves and less about your missions. Our entire army operates the same way. Everyone's ready to risk their lives for Alistel. What about the people back home who care for you, though? Does it not give you pause?
I'm sorry if I worried you, but this is my job. If I don't take up this mantle, Alistel will never hold a candle to the might of Granorg.
What he's saying there is, I am the most bomb-diggity person in this entire nation, that without me, there's no hope for this nation. I am the single pillar that holds it up.
I realize that.
You best recognize it too.
I might as well be talking to Rosh right now. You two have always been so hard-headed.
Speaking of Rosh, where is he?
Up with Lieutenant General Raoul. He's being appointed commanding officer for a new brigade of fresh cadets. He said he'd be down here shortly to visit if you're hoping to see him. Can I help you? What are you doing?
Sonia, run!
What's this black glow?
Stock!
Talk about a nasty surprise. What's going on down here?
Rosh!
Are you two okay? He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, I'm all right.
What about you, Stock? You look like you're healing nicely.
I am.
What division are you with? How dare you turn your sword against a fellow soldier? Huh? What was the... Whoa!
Maybe we do got some sands of destruction things going on here.
What the hell just happened?
He turned to sand.
What do you make of that soldier? He wore an Alistel uniform, but...
You don't think this was Granorg's doing, do you?
no. Something about it seems strange. A professional assassin would have acted far quicker.
True. And then there's the way he died.
The sand plague, most likely. I've read about it before, but this is my first time seeing it up close. It's just like the reports. It causes people to turn into sand.
Huh. I'd always dismissed it as some old wives' tale.
Seems real enough to me. But how could a person just disintegrate like that?
It starts with the essence of life, mana, which is found in all living things. They say that when one loses their mana, they turn to sand.
They don't just die?
That's right. The order is reversed in the case of the sand plague. Normally, after a person dies, mana flows out of their body. But that soldier was still alive when his mana left him. That's why he turned to sand.
So basically, the sand plague drains a person's mana.
Seems so. I have no idea why that would happen, though.
Think it's connected to the desertification somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. Though, at this point, nobody knows what's causing the desertification either. They say it began sometime near the fall of the old empire over a century ago. But did the collapse cause the desertification? Or was it the other way around?
Too many questions without answers. What's gonna happen to the continent?
There's no knowing that. For now, let's just try to do what we can to make a difference.
You're right. Well, I should be getting back to work. Oh, and by the way, we shouldn't tell anyone about this.
Why do you say that?
Boss's orders. You know Fennel next door, right? When I told him what happened, he was pretty adamant that we keep it under wraps.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, back to work for me. You two can stick around here as long as you like.
Hey, Stock. How would you feel about joining up with my brigade? It'll be just like how it was before Heist started up Special Intelligence.
Why now of all times?
I'm working under Lieutenant General Raoul to head up a new corps. I need a good adjutant. More than that, I need one I know I can trust. It'd be a weight off my shoulders to have you around.
So you mean for me to quit my current post under Heiss?
You'd have to, yes. Lieutenant General Raoul will handle the transfer from the SI to his command. We can take your subordinates along with you too. That'll be no problem.
But can you sway Heiss?
That, I don't know. But he'll either be convinced or coerced. Lieutenant General Raoul will see to that. Look, this is your decision. Whatever you believe is best, that's what we'll do.
Wait, this feels just like last time. It's happening again, the White Chronicle's shining.
What now? Wait. That's... Rosh. He's dead. And... is that me with him? I killed Rosh? That's impossible. Stop this, please. Don't show me such things.
Oh, am I really going to kill Rosh? What kind of future would lead to an atrocity like that?
I can see the hesitation all over your face. I'm not asking for an answer right now, mind you. Look, I need to go to the upstairs hall to greet the new recruits. Just think about it and let me know your answer whenever you're ready.
Do I stay with Heiss, or join up with Rosh's brigade? This isn't a decision I can make lightly. Huh? What's that book doing here?
These are the save points I recognize.
Is it calling to me? I suppose I do still have some questions for those two. Maybe I should head back to Historia. You two.
Hello, Stock. We summoned you this time because there's something we need to tell you.
I have a question for you as well. A moment ago, I saw a future where I kill Rosh. What was that about?
Please, calm yourself, Stock. That vision is precisely why we chose to summon you here.
You went back and averted the deaths of Rainey and Marco. Rosh's death happens further in the future, but it too can be averted in the same way. Even should that future come to pass, you can revisit it and change history. and this is the primary juncture at which you may do so.
What do you mean? Don't tell me. Does history branch again here?
Correct. You are quite sharp, Stock. Now, look upon the path forward.
What?
This is the moment where history branches in two. You can return to this point in time and space with the White Chronicle. A node has been formed here.
Which means what?
Your decision now will have a profound effect on history. If you ever want to revisit that decision, you will be able to return to this very moment.
So the choice I'm about to make is an important one then.
That's right. Whether to align yourself with Heiss or Rosh is a more vital decision than you know. Your decision to stay on as an agent or join the brigade with Rosh will change your life.
Heiss clearly knows what the White Chronicle is capable of. He's the one who gave it to me, after all. I'm not sure why he chose to do so, though. That may be reason enough to part ways with him.
Many potential paths lay before you at this moment. Make a decision, explore its consequences, and search for possibilities. That is the power bestowed upon you by the White Chronicle.
So I shouldn't waste time thinking. I need to act. Is that it?
We are not saying you should make your decisions carelessly. We just want you to know that you needn't be overly cautious. To search for possibilities in the shadows of history without anyone finding you out. That's your true mission.
A fitting aim for an agent like myself. I want to know one thing, though.
What is it?
What's the point of all this? At first, my only goal here was saving Marco and Rainey. Yet now you claim the White Chronicle is meant to bring about the true history. What is this history you speak of? I assume it has little to do with my own personal gain. I have to wonder. What will happen if I do nothing?
The world will perish.
What?
It's no exaggeration. This world is on the verge of destruction.
By now, you must surely have noticed the inevitable ruin the desertification brings. It is the underlying root of this horrible war, and what will bring it to an end as well. If its merciless advance remains unchecked, man's battle over arable land will rage on. And the result will be total extinction.
You will prevent that from happening by creating a history that won't perish.
Countless possibilities fade into the darkness. Yet there exists a razor-thin path of light. You must find it.
I understand. I'll do what I can for now.
That would be best. Becoming anxious over having to save the world isn't necessarily to your advantage. Just do what you think is right. That may be all you need to reach a favorable history.
I suppose I don't have much choice when you put it like that.
Ah, there is still one more thing we must tell you.
Your journey will be hard. You will not go through unscathed. As a result, we're considering healing you and your comrades through the nodes.
You can do that?
Oh yes. But we will require mana crystals to use this power, Choose the moments you use our healing wisely.
I have here some mana crystals. Take them with you.
Thank you. I'll be sure to use them carefully.
We will always be close by, watching over you. Until we meet again, Stock.
Why was I given this power? Well, no matter, I have a decision to make. Join Rosh's core or not. The beginning has been added as a node. Now go to Historia from nodes on the field. In the White Chronicle, you can view story summaries and travel instantly across time. Right, those two just gave me these things called mana crystals. By spending a mana crystal, you can restore the party's HP and MP. At a node, select Recover. You can hold a maximum of 9 mana crystals. Spend them wisely. Try to find gloves with the same color as my blue screen. I could try to do that. If my hands appear, the camera frame will have no hands. Well, I don't have the chroma key on right now. Not with this game. Aha. I see.
Hey, Stock. You have your answer yet? Do you want to join my team or stay with Heis?
Where history splits, I need to think carefully about this decision.
I need to give it some more thought.
Sure. Take all the time you need. But if you ask me, I know you'll make a great second-in-command. Just keep that in mind.
Will they let me go down here yet and get those items? Doesn't look like it.
Excuse me.
And I want to buy some items. This would be all my money. Let's do it. Actually, you said you had a quest for me.
Welcome. I'll be counting.
Doesn't look like I... Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do that, so... Guess we're making our decision now.
Hey, Stock. Do you want to join my...
I'm gonna stick with Heis. You know, work on a heist. Is that what I really should do?
Rosh. Sorry. But I'm going to continue working under Heis.
I see. Well, I'm disappointed, but it's your choice. To be honest, I really could have used your support. I want you on my team, Stock. But if that's the path you choose, I'll respect your decision. Good luck, buddy. I'll be awaiting your return.
Why? Because, Heis is so mysterious. Also because of this. Yep, story summary, icons. I'm pretty sure I chose Heist in my first playthrough as well. But, like, Heist seems like he'll give me the coolest missions. And that's what's important here. Rosh, who wants to be a second in command when I can be in command of my own unit? Not taking orders from anybody but one sucker.
This way.
I've been waiting for you, Stock. What's the matter? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing.
Rosh is one sucker too, but Rosh takes orders from General Raoud. So I'd be taking orders from two suckers.
Ah, all right then. To business. The job this time is to apprehend a certain person. You're still convalescing, but it shouldn't be a challenge.
A certain person, eh? Who is it we're talking about?
His name is Vlad. He's the leader of a rebel faction who opposes the Prophet Noah.
A rebel faction. General Hugo requested this, didn't he? Everyone in Alistel is at the beck and call of the Prophet.
A man in my position has nothing to say about that. But it's true. Faith in the Prophet Noah is the fuel that drives this nation. And we can ill afford to condone anyone who'd throw a wrench into the works. Does that not satisfy you?
No, that's fine. Tell me more about this Vlad.
We haven't found out what he looks like yet, but we do know something of his movements.
Set some bait, have you?
They're nothing special, as rebel factions go. From what I've heard, there's a similar resistance in Granorg. Theirs seems to be giving them a great deal of trouble. Ours, on the other hand, poses little threat. They fall quickly into our traps.
So where am I headed?
Start at the item store in the First Ward. The owner there is one of my informants. Find out anything he knows about Vlad and take whatever measures you deem appropriate.
You want me to capture him, not kill him?
They mean very little in the greater scheme of things, but we can learn much from them.
Understood. I'll begin at once.
Wait. Take this with you.
What's this for?
Rumor has it that Vlad is quite resourceful. You'll need that money to prepare yourself when you stop by the item store. It isn't much, but it's surely better than nothing.
It's not much. That's the tavern. Swordsman in red, you must be Stock. Heist told me you'd come around.
And here I am. Tell me what you know about Vlad, and I'll take it from there.
Lad should soon show his face at the bar in the Second Ward.
How will I know him?
It's hard to miss. He always wears a robe. In this weather, I doubt the bar will have many patrons. Once he shows up, you should be able to spot him right away.
All right. I'll be on the lookout for a robed man.
I've let the bartender in on the plan. He's supposed to supply Vlad with false information. Once you see him make contact with the bartender, the rest is up to you.
Got it. Thanks.
Whoa.
Leaving so soon, you seem a mite twitchy. This is an item shop. Why not buy something while you're here? In fact, I believe Heist specifically mentioned the swordsman in red would spend a little cash. I don't think I need anything, though. Sounds like he lied to you. Sounds like a liar. I'll keep the money. We'll save a mark here.